You know, it's just better for your fish. You know, when your fish are in the wild, you know, they kill and eat. You know, they don't get flakes from Petco in the wild. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yep. So remember, be easy on your spices. Definitely a lot of greens. Definitely a lot of meats. When it goes to goldfish, I recommend a whole lot of greens. Definitely add some paprika and definitely some spirulina. I can't pronounce that word, but this one right here from the health store definitely will help with health and all this good stuff and coloring and all this good stuff. For goldfish, you know, 50-50, even maybe higher is the vegetation. Maybe 70% greens, 30% meat. I got a community tank, so I went 50-50 just like last time. I try to buy fill, you know, the best I can. It's probably more greens than meat, because when I put it in the predatory tank, they don't care for it at all. The cichlids in there, they don't want nothing to do with my food. But my community tank, there is one cichlid in the community tank, and because all the tetras and all the other fish, the loaches and the catfish, and they all attack it and eat it, you know, he actually eats it too. You know, and there are bloodworms in it, there's beef heart in it, there's all types of meat in it, raw shrimp, raw fish. So they definitely you know, he will definitely eat it. He will definitely be okay, because I know, you know, he needs meat. You know, I know that he needs. Let's say you want to make homemade food for a cichlid tank. You know, straight meat eaters. You know, you would want to make 90% meat. You know, they do eat greens. You know, they will eat some plants. You know, they will nibble at it. They do have some types of greens in the wild. If you take if you take a wild cichlid from the wild, you know what I'm saying, and you digest it and you figure out what it's been eating, there will be a little bit of greens in the stomach. They do eat greens, you know, so maybe 80% meat, 20% greens, you know, 90% meat, 10% greens. Go by your fill, you know. Just always remember, you ain't gonna go wrong with how much meat you're gonna add. You know, it's the raw fish, the raw shrimp, the beef heart. Okay, and we'll talk about the beef heart. All right. Beef heart is just so they grow fast, so they get thick and grow fast. They don't need beef heart. You know, there's no cows swimming in the ocean and they're eating cows. You know what I'm saying? That's what beef heart is. It's a cow heart. That's just so they, you know, get big faster, I guess. You know, you will not go wrong with a whole lot of raw shrimp, a whole lot of raw fish. You won't go wrong with any of this. You know, when you making homemade food for a cichlid tank. Add some nourish, you can't go wrong with that from Seacam. And then maybe definitely add some paprika, because your cichlids do have a lot of reds and different colors there and there. Definitely add yellow bell pepper, it also helps with coloring. Definitely would recommend the spices and the seasonings, and the spirulina is good for any fish. It just helps with health, you know. Even says it on the bottle, you know, even brain health and stuff like that, so it's good. And then maybe just a few green peas. You know, I would probably just use green peas on a cichlid tank. Maybe, you know, like I said, you know, 90% meats, the raw shrimp, the raw fish, 90% that. Maybe go to Petco, buy a, you know, just a thing of beef heart for a big container, put it in there, and then just the rest, you know, so you got 90% meat, you know, the raw shrimp, raw fish, and then you're going to get the rest, you know, maybe just one bag of green peas, you know. So it's a 90% meat, 10% greens for a cichlid tank. But alright, I think the video is long enough. I think I dragged it on again. I like to drag on videos apparently. But alright, so boss is going to go to bed. The lights finally turned off. And yep, so I wish everybody an awesome night, and y'all be good. Laters.